Okay, today we're going to be talking about equal parts of a whole. Remember that a whole is all the parts in one shape or group. So if we had a candy bar, all the pieces of that candy bar would make up a whole. All the pieces in the candy bar would have to be equal parts, meaning they're exactly the same size. Okay, so equal parts make up a whole. So we're going to be talking about those equal parts of a whole. So let me move these out of the way. Okay. So looking at our problem, move this down a little. Okay, Lauren shares a sandwich with her brother. They each get an equal part. How many equal parts are there? Okay, so let's take a look at our sandwich. This part of the sandwich is the same as this part of the sandwich. So they are equal parts. So equal parts make up a whole. So in this sandwich, we have two equal parts. Okay, so if we look over here at this little square, there are two equal parts to make up this whole. When we have two equal parts, each part is called a half. So this has two halves. If we look at this one, we have three equal parts. Remember, each part is the exact same size, so they are equal. Three equal parts make up this whole, and each of them is called a third. So we have 3/3 to make up this whole. This one, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 parts. All are equal. Each part is called a fourth. So we have 4/4 here. In this one, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 equal parts. So we have, let me put my type tool right here. And let's make it bigger. We're going to put here. So how many equal parts do we have? We have 6 equal parts. Oh, I made it really big. That's okay. Whoops. Let me go back to my pointer. Okay, so we have 6 sixths. So each one of these is a sixth. We have 6 sixths to make up this whole. Over here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 equal pieces, 8 equal parts to make up our whole. So there are, let me get my type tool back up, 8 eighths. Let's put that in there. 8 equal parts to make up this whole. Each part is called an eighth. So we have 8 eighths. So if we have 2 parts, they're called halves. If we have 3 equal parts, it's called thirds. 4 equal parts are called fourths. 6 equal parts called sixths. And 8 equal parts are called eighths. So Lauren's sandwich is divided into halves. So there are how many equal parts here? Let me get my type tool back up again. There are 2 equal parts to make up the halves. 2 equal parts makes up 2 halves. So remember, they have names. Okay, they're all split into equal parts. That all those equal parts together makes up one whole. And those parts have names. If there's 2, they're called halves. We have thirds, fourths. If we had 5 equal parts, it would be fifths, sixths. If we had 7 equal parts, that would be sevenths and eighths. Okay, so notice we're kind of using our line order. We talked about this already. If we were third in line, fourth in line, fifth, sixth. So we use those as our parts. The only one that's different is our halves. Okay, We wouldn't call them tooths. We would call them halves. Now remember, they have to be equal parts. So looking here, we can see that these parts are all equal. So there are 4 equal parts. That would be fourths. This would make up a whole. If we have 6 equal parts, we have sixths. So we can see that each one of these triangles is the same shape. So these are all equal parts. But then when we get to this one, we have 2 parts. But are these parts equal? No, this part is much bigger and this one is much smaller. So these parts are not equal parts. So these are not halves. Even though we have 2 parts and we know that 2 equal parts would make halves, these are not equal. So these are not halves. In order to make this equal, we would have to draw our line right down the middle. So we had 2 parts that were exactly the same size. So you're going to do the 8.1 lesson for today, the share and show, and you're going to be looking at equal parts, and you're going to be looking at shapes that might not be equal. Okay, so do the share and show and make sure that you turn it in when you are finished.